Land or soil pollution. Land pollution is caused by pesticides and other chemicals which added to soil grow better crops. Often a pesticide poisons many more organisms than those intended. Some of these poison pass through food chain food chains and eventually reaches harmful proportions. Solid wastes solid wastage are another cause of land pollution. Pesticides. Prior to World War II, many naturally occurring chemicals such as nicotine by planting tobacco plants in the crop field were used as the pest controlling substance for major crops in agricultural practices. During World War II, DDT was found to be of great use in the control of malaria and other insect-borne diseases. Therefore, after the war, DDT was put to use in the agriculture to control damage caused by the insects, rodent, rodents, weeds, and various crops diseases. However, due to the adverse effects, its use have been banned in India. These are chemicals that are used to kill or stop the growth of unwanted organisms. However, they adversely affect the health of human beings directly or indirectly. Herbicides NaClO3 Na3ASO3. Most herbicides are toxic to mammals but are not as persistent as organochloride, sodium chlorate, and sodium arsenite were earlier used but which are no longer preferred. Instead, organic compounds such as the trigens are now considered as better herbicides. Fungicides. Organomercury compound used as the most common fungicides dissociate in the soil producing mercury which is highly toxic and prove fatal if it enters into grains. Industrial waste. Industrial solid waste. Biodegradable. Biodegradable wastes are generated by cotton mills, food processing units, paper mills, and the textile factories. Non-biodegradable. These wastes are generated by thermal power plants, which produce fly ash, integrated irons, and steel plants, which produce blast furnace slag and steel melting slag. Industries manufacturing aluminium, zinc, and copper produce mud and tailing fertilizer, produce gypsum. Hazardous wastes such as the inflammable, composite, explosive, or highly reactive substances are the produced by industries dealing in metal, chemical drugs, dye, dyes, pesticide, etc. Radioactive pollutants. Dumping of nuclear wastage from the nuclear power plants into the soil has been one of the greatest sources of radioactive pollution of soil. Strategies to control the environmental pollutions, waste management. Waste management. Environmental pollutions can be controlled to certain by managing the waste disposal in a proper way. Two programs are being implemented under the umbrella of the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. These are the Swachh Bharat missions, urban SBMU, and Swachh Bharat missions Gramin SBMG. The Swachh Bharat missions urban primarily primarily aims at the making urban India free from open defecations and achieving 100% scientific management of solid waste in the country. The SBMG targets to bring about an improvement in general quality of life, promoting cleanliness and hygiene, and eliminating open defecation. Defecation, the productions and improper disposal of wastage are causes for a great deal of environmental pollutions in addition to the household waste, which included sewage and municipal garbage. Many toxic industrial wastage from the manufactured process require treatment or safe disposal. Recycling. When materials are recycled, there are the several benefits apart from saving on the cost of raw materials. Waste dis- disposal costs are reduced. Examples of recycling by industries are the collections and recycling of glasses in bottle banks, the use of the scrap metal in the manufacture of steel, the recovery of energy from the burning combustible waste. Thus, the recycling converts waste into the wealth. Green fuel obtained from the plastic waste has high octane rating. rating. It contains no lead and is known as the green fuel. Biogas. A pilot plant has been set up where, after the removing ferrous metals, plastic, glass, paper, etc., from the garbage, it is mixed with the water. It is then cultured with bacterial species for the producing methane, commonly known as the biogas. The remaining product is used as the manure, and biogas is used to produce electricity. Digestions. Anaerobic digestion occurs when microorganisms degrade wastage in the absence of oxygen. It may be used to treat sewage sludge, but the process can also be used to degrade a variety of toxic organic waste. Carbon dioxide and methane, which may be used as the fuel, are the products. The overall process is the conversion of the organic material into carbon dioxide and methane. Dumping of the sewage sludge into land is increasing because it contains compounds of N and P, which act as a fertilizer for soil. Incineration. Incinerations convert organic material to CO2 and H2O. It may serves to destroy household waste, chemical waste, and biological waste. For example, from hospital, a high temperature is required, usually in excess of 1000 degrees Celsius, and a plentiful supply of oxygen gases must be filtered. The process greatly reduced the volume of waste and organic ash is left behind, which is disposal of as landfills. Incineration, it is a waste treatment technology that involves the combustion of organic material and or substance. Incineration of waste material convert the waste into as flue gases, particulates, and heat which can in turn be used to generate electricity. Incinerators reduce the volume of original waste by almost 95%.